This is your 5-minute technology brief on JavaScript and jQuery brought to you by profburnett.com. So what is JavaScript and jQuery? Before we begin, let's first review the building blocks of the modern web and how JavaScript and jQuery fits into its architecture. The four main building blocks of the web are hypertext, stylization, interactivity, and metadata. Hypertext provides for the structure of a web page. It uses HTML5 semantic tags to structure a web page. Stylization is the way a page looks. It is provisioned by cascading style sheets or CSS3. Interactivity is provided by a programming language that has methods that react to events on a web page. JavaScript and jQuery libraries are a collection of methods that are processes necessary to react to events and make changes to a web page. The last building block of the web is metadata. Metadata is provisioned via XML or JSON. Together, these four building blocks and associated technologies are the foundations of the web today. Interactivity via JavaScript is what makes the web come alive. What makes the web the most powerful communications medium today is interactivity. When you hover over a navigation bar and the bar changes, this is an example of an event that triggers a JavaScript method to change the color of the bar. Hyperlinks are another critical function that trigger a method to go from one place via a hyperlink. A JavaScript method makes this happen. Anytime you interact with a form, JavaScript methods in the background collect form data, perform data validation, and much more to make form data usable. If you've seen a slideshow on a web page, JavaScript methods and jQuery libraries simplify the task of making a slideshow. There are also many other APIs that are part of the jQuery library that are used to make a web page more functional. An accordion is an example of a jQuery API widget that can be used. In fact, today, responsive web design, or the ability for web pages to respond to any type of device, would not be possible without jQuery and JavaScript. What is important is that any user action triggers a process. These processes are programming steps that automate tasks necessary to make an activity interactive and responsive to user inputs. Events are responded to because an underlying programming process happens. So it is the process that is programmed using JavaScript that makes things happen. In order for computing devices to do things, a programming language is used to automate processes. Processing on the web actually changes the web page element or content. HTML tags, associated elements, and content can be changed based upon the actions triggered by users. Since the implementation of HTML5 and the associated technology, JavaScript has become the standard programming language used on the client side to initiate changes on a web page. It is the scripts of JavaScript that automate processes, procedures, and functions. These scripts are also called methods. These JavaScript scripting methods over the past few years have been consolidated into libraries so programmers can use the same JavaScript programs. This saves time and standardizes the methods implemented on client devices. Today, there are over 170 JavaScript libraries in existence. jQuery is the industry's most recognized, supported, and curated JavaScript library. The jQuery core library has over 140 methods. The jQuery UI library is another curated library of widgets, effects, utilities, and interactions that provide for greater capabilities than the jQuery core library. So in review, JavaScript is a standard client-side programming language used to automate processes to make web pages interactive. The JavaScript libraries are curated programming libraries that bring the web to life. This has been your 5-minute technology brief. Want to learn more? Visit profburnett.com.